Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning on this 05.02.2022. Current time is 05:36 a.m. And we are here for... I forgot to change. It's not Friday, it's Monday. Ooh. Got a big mistake there on the... Gotta edit the title. The title is wrong. And I got the date wrong. Okay, that's no problem. We could change that on the fly here. Oh, we just backed that up. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Okay, there we go. And good morning. Yeah, welcome to May. May started yesterday, yes. And I got the wrong date that I'm changing right now in my thing. I thought I changed that. Let's see. Is there, oh, you know what? I did post it, but never edit it. It's okay. I just got to make sure I change that in the... See, I change it now, but when I get all done with the broadcast, I still have to change it again. It doesn't... It changes for the title currently. Let's see, Monday. And I'll have to retweet this as far as that goes. So that's no problem. Let's see. We'll save that. We're okay with that. And it changed. No, I don't want that. It says Monday day. I need to get a day out of there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a Monday. So, okay, this is typical. Okay. And I do hope everybody had a good weekend as far as that goes. I did. Let's see. Let's go and delete that. And we will retweet. Let's see. And let's see. Who else do we have here? Oh, Tina. Good morning, Tina. Good morning. Good morning to you. Glad that you could be here. We don't want that. We want to retweet it. And I do have the morning coffee. The morning coffee is tasting very good. As we're doing something here right now as far as catching up with the correct day and date and tweet. So there we go. So good morning, Tina. Good morning, Chris. And Chris saying good morning to Tina. Chris, thank you, Chris, for gifting Tina a sub. And Tina saying thank you. Glad that you're all here. And we're getting our week started here. And let's see that tweeted out. Okay, let's see. And thank you, Chris, for... You liked the wrong one, Chris. You liked the Friday. Don't like that. I'm going to rebroadcast it. You liked the wrong one. You liked the one with the wrong title. I was changing the title there as far as that goes. It's not Friday. Today is Monday. I changed the title, though. But in the broadcast, it says Monday. When I go, when I'm all done, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. That's the way I feel about it, too. Oh, well. It's no biggie. It's okay. It shows that we are human. And but I will have to go back when I do end the broadcast. I'll have to go back into the producer and change that once again. Okay, I guess when the broadcast is all over, I guess I edit the title one more time before I dump it and export it over into YouTube. And I did order my capture card. Okay, good for you. And yeah, you're getting it there quick. Okay. And we're getting our day started here on this Monday, the 5th, 5.02.2022, May 2nd. We're starting a new month. Oh, the coffee's tasting good. I got the, I'm still doing the quarter teaspoon of cocoa, unsweetened cocoa, and it's rocking. I like having that in my coffee in the morning. Just the first cup, and then whatever residual. If I have a second cup, it's still there and stuff like that. And it was $38. Yeah, I was scoping those out Friday when I was doing a 12-hour shift, and which incidentally, I got to do another 12-hour shift today. As far as I got, that's what I have on my agenda today. And I saw they were about that range, $38 to $40 and stuff like that. And so I don't think I'm going to get one right now, right away. I don't have a use. I was working with some settings yesterday, uh, just to look at some of the lower settings with the new. Let's see, Tina. Oh, I'm going to tell daughter to get me today. By the way, be right back. Okay, the unsweetened cocoa. You got to try just a quarter teaspoon in that first cup and stuff like that. It's not going to hurt you. It's just it's antioxidants, oxidites, and it's a little bit more caffeine, I guess. So, but yeah, I was uh, uh, checking out Twitch yesterday. I did do a 2-hour broadcast Saturday on Twitch with which worked out real good. But I'm monkeying around with the settings yesterday just to see. This is at 720p. I'm going to leave it at 720p. There's some one really small dropping, and almost, I guess, yesterday, and Chris was here. Uh, as far as letting me know that I had major droppage, and I was at a lower setting. So, but I was at a higher frame rate. I was doing it I wanted to see how it was going to be at the 60 frames per second, and these boxes can't handle that. So I went back down to the 30 frames per second. Um, so that was fun. And yeah, I was dropping frames bad, and I think that's because I went to the 60 frames per second, Chris. As far as that goes, that's the only big change on that. So I'm stuck with 30. But even at 720, 30 frames per minute, if it glitches just a little bit, it's still a whole lot better than what it was before. I'm back. I know she's going to store after work. Okay, good for you, Tina. And let's see, currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, we have about, I just checked just before coming out, it was 53 on the kitchen thermometer, 53 degrees. Online it has 51, so they're fairly close. It's 51 to 53 degrees. We're going to have some rain. Looks not until noontime. Rain showers early will evolve into more steady rain for the afternoon. High is 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds of southwest 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 70%. Out there in Deming, New Mexico, it's 62 right now with 89 degrees for the high. And yeah, you were dropping frames back. Okay, and yeah, the picture and audio was good, but the frames. The picture, oh, the frame. Oh, okay, at that rate, yeah. Because I was even seeing it, it seemed like I was stuck there. I was stuck. You could hear the audio. The picture was great, but it was stuck there trying to play catch up and stuff like that. But the frames were not, they weren't. So we went back down to the 30 as far as that goes. And I know if I go 30 and I drop it down to 540p, that's still great, but that 720 gives it just a little bit more sharpness and stuff like that. So we got some rain on the horizon here today. Let me see something on the 10-day forecast. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of a spike. It's up to about 75% and stuff like that. So we're going to have a little rain come noontime. We'll see. We were supposed to get some rain yesterday, but it was staying just west of Elmira, which incidentally is the final resting place of our thought for the day when I get to it here in a minute. But the sun is going to be rising this morning at 0601, which is in about 17 minutes or 16 minutes. It's 0545 right now, so 601. And it'll be setting at 8. That's going to be rising at 6:01 a.m. That's this morning, and be setting later tonight at 8:05 p.m. when I get out of work. As far as that goes, sunrise out there in Deming, New Mexico is 6:23. And our thought for today, like I said, in Elmira, New York, which is just to the west of here, there's a gentleman's final resting spot, and I have yet to visit it. I have to visit it. When I visit it, I will be doing a on-site live stream broadcast here on Twitch. I'll have to schedule that as far as doing that, because I did some things this weekend that I haven't done in a while and stuff. We'll get to that here in a minute. But our thought for the day comes from Mark Twain. Mark Twain's he's from Well, his final resting spot is there in Elmira, New York, which is just it's just like 15, 20 minutes down the road. And his thought for the day goes as follows: anybody who stops learning is old, whether 20 or 80. Anybody who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing you can do is keep your mind young. And I need to do that because I'm not getting any younger. I want to stay young, so I need to keep on learning, and I try to do that. I try and keep on learning every day. And Tina says, "True, yes, it's very true." Mark Twain, thought for the day: anyone who stops learning is old, whether 20 or 80. So if you're not learning, even if you're 20, you're old. You're a stick in the mud. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. So you're working that mind, as far as that goes. The greatest thing you can do is to keep your mind young. So always keep learning. By the way, Starlink is now available. It's been available in my area, Chris. It's been available. It's just that the price isn't good. It's been available. I could have had it last year if I wanted. And as far as that goes, but when you order, it takes a year. I have some a friend and co-worker there that he has it. His family has it. He's down there in Pennsylvania, and it is a great product. It's he down in Pennsylvania. They're a little sketchy on their internet, so he has it, and but he says, if you like, I have Spectrum, and he says, well, if I had Spectrum, I'd probably have Spectrum, but for what it provides and stuff like that, it's pretty good. Let's just say for me, being in a rural area, it gets through. Yeah, I know it has rocking uploads and downloads and stuff like that, and he can hit all his family members, him and his wife can be on their laptop or cell phone. Their kids could be gaming on it, and they can be watching Netflix all at the same time. And there's no interruptions and stuff like that. He's showing me pictures of his uploads and downloads and stuff, and they mirror right what I've watched. I've watched over 100 videos on that. So that is a really good product, and it just takes a year before you, because I think him and his other family members, his brothers, and I guess he has a couple brothers that it took him a year to get the hardware. So he ordered it last year, and that's when I was starting to look at it. Was last year about this time, and it was just starting to be available in this area, as far as a year ago that you could. But he's finally got it up. He says it was nothing. When we had our power outage here a week or two ago, he plugged the router into the generator, and he had internet. I mean, so maybe it wasn't available yet. No, it was available last year. He ordered it last year. You don't order it unless you know it's available. He paid for it and all that. So it's just a simple process. As far as on the internet, you check on your. They have an app there. You take your phone and you go out to your area. Like I would go out here and put the app in up here, and I did that last year as far as what my clearance was and all that. So and he ordered it last year. It takes almost a year, and because there's a big demand for it. So, but he's paying $100 a month for the service. As far as that costs, it costs him $500 for the hardware out of his own pocket, but it costs him $100 a month for the service. And given the fact of where he is, and he's getting a real bargain, because he was paying close to, I don't know, 60, $75 for some crappy DSL and stuff like that. So, but that's a good product and stuff like that. It's fantastic as far as that goes. Let's see what's going on here too. Okay, remove from me. Okay, I just saw something. I was just looking at something on the news feed here. Well, on the news feed this weekend, I guess everybody knows. Yeah, DSL sucks in some. Yeah, but if you don't have anything, Chris, that's the thing. If you don't have anything, DSL is, you know, that's the best you can do. And compared to where he's at, he's more rural than I am. Okay, let's just say his phone signal, he has to go out his house and down the road a bit to put his phone up like that, like they did on Breaking or on Better Call Sal when he was getting that $7 million for his client there, and he had to walk through the desert. They couldn't get a signal, so he's going like this with his phone. Um, so DSL, I had DSL. It was all right. It was a step up from dial-up, but then that was the only thing I had. But then when I got what I have now, this is rocking as far as that goes. Winona Judd passed away this weekend. A country singer. I'm not into country, but I know who she is. She sang with her daughter. They cranked out some good music. My wife, she likes the missus. She likes country music, and she was one of her favorite song singers and stuff like that. Passed away, and it was sad news. It's sad because I think she was being inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame yesterday and stuff. So prayers and thoughts to the family there. And stuff. I was watching yesterday. What it was on the Country Western Channel was the movie Midway. I was watching that again yesterday. That's a good movie. The 2019 version of it, and it's more historical accurate. And in between on the commercials, they were giving her memorial comments on her as far as remembering her and stuff like that. So we'd like to mention her because her and her daughter, they cranked out some good tunes. They came out when country was becoming more modernized and popular, I guess. I was talking on a Twitter Spaces, I guess, it was Saturday. Maybe it was on Tony D's uh, broadcast, how her and her Winona Judd and her daughter and the likes of Shania Twain, they sort of modern. Oh, it was Joy too. Joy was on that Twitter Space broadcast on how that sort of, for me, before Shania Twain and the Judds, you had Hee Haw. That was, country music back then was like, okay, Hee Haw. It was, but this, when they came on the scene, it became very, very likable to people like me who I'm strictly a rock and roll guy. And I like the blues too. The blues is pretty good. I like them. Yes, yeah, Tina, they're good. And Garth Brooks too. Garth Brooks, the missus loves Garth Brooks. She has everything that Garth Brooks put out. And Garth Brooks had some good music. He's a good singer too. So they came out and they made it more enjoyable for people. Didn't really, country, it's twangy. It's not twangy. It's some good music. And Chris, you like country music? Yeah, country music is not. And the country music I'm talking that's twangy is that old, which is some good music, some good songs, some good stories, because that's what a good song is a good story. I grew up with it because my dad, and and I liked it, but I love rock and roll, and country is sort of like rock and roll a little bit, just a different twangy and stuff like that. So, but this weekend also, what did I did do a broadcast Saturday for 2 hours on Twitch here, and those people that are watching this on the replay, thank you very much. You can watch this also over my YouTube channel when I post it up on my Twitter page. And I had to repost. I reposted or posted the Friday broadcast because I couldn't do it Friday morning because for some reason Twitch wasn't allowing me to export it. I don't know. I think Twitch is doing something because I see this notice. It's concerning Friends that May 25th, I guess off to the left, like right now I'm seeing Chris, he's online, and Walt is streaming. Oh, Walt is online. That's going away, the online Friends notification. So I'm not sure why they're doing that. So I've been seeing that little notice down in the lower left of the the Twitch client here, and so they're getting rid of that for some reason. I guess they don't want to have it anymore and stuff like that. So I don't know if Friday they were doing something that was preventing me from exporting from Twitch to YouTube, but I did that Saturday, and um, and yesterday I was on Walt's broadcast too for a little bit before I did a Twitter Spaces. But I forgot to hit the record. That's the thing. I had everything set, and I'm talking for about 30 minutes. And Tina, I said hi on Waltz. Yes, I saw you there yesterday. Yeah, yeah. And I know what you meant by Waltz. Yesterday to you. Yeah, I saw you yesterday, Tina. Did I say hi back? I can't remember now. Cause his stream, he has so much comments going through. Press the button, Rich. Yeah, press the button. Yeah. No, I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Because you just said it. I remember seeing you there, and I thought I said good morning, and I'm like, oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tina. I apologize. Yeah, Walt was having a good broadcast there yesterday. I loved it when he was talking to that gentleman there about the mink. The black mink was supposedly getting after the baby swans and stuff like that. So, and the concrete that somebody put in his boat, and when the river rose, it just sank the boat. Somebody didn't like this guy, so his property bordered this area, this canal that Walt was walking. So give Walt Hollick a plug here. Walt Hollick is a great guy. Check him out. He does a lot of walking around with his dog Teddy. Teddy is he's a great dog. He's a great dog. Little mutt there, but he's a great dog. Um, let's see what else. And was it Saturday? I ended up using the chainsaw to cut down this limb that was out back there. It's a big old long lilac limb, and it was. God, it's been this particular limb off of the lilac area. I mean, it was probably what's that? That's a good 6-8 inches in diameter. So it's been back there for a while, but the this is from the snow that we had that did the power outage, and so I cut that down. It was about 30-40 minutes. It was already down. I just cut it down and then cut it up and cleaned it up and stuff like that. He's the only person I know who talks more than my sister. Love him. Yeah, that's true, Tina. He talks more. I thought I was a talker because of the missus says I can talk up a storm, and but Walt is just great to listen to. He's a great guy. So I cleaned that up with the chainsaw for a little bit, and it was an electric chainsaw. So I do have a gas one, but I haven't used that one in years. I like using the electric ones. And then yesterday we went to Lowe's to get some things, and what is it as far as that goes? And yeah, we'll get to the dinner report there. Good idea, Chris. I ended up taking care of this stump that's low in the ground, but when I mow the lawn, I always have to mow around it. So I finally got this wedge and a sledgehammer, this long handle sledgehammer, pounded it in and broke it up, and was able to clear it out. That only took me about 15-20 minutes, which I was surprised. So it was a good, something I should have done like years ago. That thing's been there for, geez, well over 20 years and stuff. I kept on, either weed whacking it. It's just like, I always thought the roots grew right into the ground, all over the place. But once I hit it and I would start breaking it up, I was able to take it out no problem. So, yeah, let's get to the dinner report. The dinner report is a Chris Technician original. He presents the dinner report here on Twitch, as far as that goes. And I'm just wondering, did Randy W. Horton broadcast this morning? Okay, we do have. So I'm not sure if you were on his broadcast earlier. I see that Lady Cat was on here. She's got some new videos, and Randy has a new one. And Mel's up. She did some broadcasts from down under in Australia. So I'll have to watch Randy's when I get home. later. Maybe after, maybe at work if I can squeeze it in. If I'm sitting idly by. So let's see. The dinner report uh, is a Chris Technician original, and let's see. He had another double cheeseburger. That's like 3 double cheeseburgers in the last week, there, Di. Good to be young, I guess. Let's see, a double cheeseburger with onion rings and a Dr. Pepper from Lotta Burgers. Lotta Burgers. That's a place that's out there. I know Chris had me Google that, and I looked at it, and I'd like to eat. I'd like to have a burger there. And Tina comes in. Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has raviolis. Really? I've only been to Trader Joe's a couple times. We went to the Syracuse one. Trader Joe. No, actually, no. It's the only Trader Joe's I've ever been to. It's the one in Syracuse a year ago, last summer. We went up there. Um, that's when we had our Chick-fil-A. Um, what's that chicken place? Oh, I can't think of it. We went to this chicken place that I forgot to put the sauce on and stuff. It's still a good chicken sandwich. Let's see. It's like homemade. Trader Joe's ravioli and side of beets. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. We had, and I'm gonna have a leftover one for my lunch later. We had hot dogs with French fries. With on the hot dogs, we had the mustard and sauerkraut, so I was happy. I had a couple hot dogs with sauerkraut and French fries, and the Oscar Mayer all beef hot dogs. They're pretty good. They're good. So there we go. There's the dinner report. A Chris Technician original as far as that goes, and stuff. Now, one of the things I did yesterday, I was going to say here, but we're at the top of the hour here now. The good news article I was going to, and I may do this tomorrow. I did it yesterday during my Twitter Spaces broadcast that I did that wasn't recorded, and it's on. There's a breakthrough in how they store solar energy. And I had the solar panels up this weekend too, Sunday and Saturday. I forgot about that. I had them up yesterday until about 3 o'clock, and then I thought the rain was going to come in, and it didn't. So I read this article about how they can store solar energy up to 18 years. So I'm going to do that tomorrow for the Anchor Morning Audio because it is a good article, and I do like things solar. We have the We're having that tonight. Hot dog. Oh, okay. Good for you, Tina. I love hot dogs. You can't eat them all the time, but they're always good. So I'm gonna. That's one of the funny things I did. I was talking for like 35 minutes, and where Saturday I was glad I recorded it because I'm gonna probably end up repurposing that broadcast over on my YouTube channel because the I believe the Twitch or the Twitter Spaces audio don't stay up that long as far as that goes, and let's see, transfer. Okay, yeah, and that's a thing. Let's see, and I was just I tagged on and listened to a very very few last remaining, and one of them was Bernie. He was testing to see if it was still on the HAPS program, just to make note of that before I have to leave here. And it's becoming evident that people are migrating. Tony D, he's over there. I guess he's doing airtime. We talked about that last Friday and stuff. I'm not going to be doing the airtime. I think I'm going to put that in the TikTok category. That I never did TikTok. I'm never going to do airtime and stuff like that. I'm settled here because this is my destination after I left that platform for another platform to broadcast. I'm still there to the end. My account is still there. It's just coming to a point where it's gone, and I think there's there's a lot of talk from what I hear, people not having a real clear destination. I'm glad I established here, and there's a lot of people that left Haps. I mean, totally left Haps. Our good friend Randy W. Horn, because he's here on Twitch. He's established here on Twitch. You have Jane, who does her artwork. Walt, who's broadcasting right now. All these people used to be on that platform, but they have a clear destination. It's called Twitch. And I guess I heard the proverbial, oh, Twitch is just for gamers. No, it's not. Twitch is a solid platform, and it was my destination of choice. It always been, and it's sad that Haps could not become like that, but they went in a different direction, and wish them well. And it was fun while it lasted, and I guess there's talk whether it's going to be the 5th or the 4th. It'll probably be the 4th, which is this Wednesday, as far as that goes. So just wanted to mention that my clear destination, as far as what I transfer, I left, as far as doing this broadcasting bit here, was here on Twitch and YouTube and Twitter Spaces. It's pretty easy. That's where I'm going to be. And people are still, so where are you going to be? Where are you going to be? Well, if anything, you're going to be on Twitter, right? I mean, I'm getting some follows. Who's the guy that I just followed here? Rick. Rick is over there, okay? And I'm not going to lose contact because I have his Twitter page, and there's a couple other people there on Twitter. So, Ted Hicks. I met Ted Hicks on Haps. I talked to Ted Saturday on Twitter Spaces. I have his, and I know he's another one that's here on Twitch. So, as far as that goes. And, let's see. Randy is almost getting yeah, he's going to try a second time there and stuff. It's thundering and lightning and pouring rain here. Oh, okay, you got the rain. I got to check the radar. I haven't checked the radar yet. So, but with that, we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here as far as that goes, and get our day started as far as that goes. And again, I'm glad to have Chris and Tina here, and the other guys when they're here as far as that goes. And have a great Monday. Yes, I will. Ciao to you, Tina. And bye all, Tina says. And as always, Bazinga. Bazinga. Walt was asking me about that, and I gave him a Bazinga in his broadcast yesterday. So go over on his broadcast, Chris, and give him a Bazinga. That'll get him all laughing and stuff like that. He loves that word as far as that goes. So, yeah, you all have a Bazinga day. This is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on the Twitch, at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter, where I told myself as a social media observer, social media enthusiast. In other words, I like playing on this thing called the internet, and that's what I'm doing here on Twitch. All right, folks. Thanks again, Tina. Thanks again, Chris. You guys take care. We'll see you Wednesday on the broadcast. Tomorrow is audio on Anchor.fm. But follow me on Twitter at Fireman Rich. Wherever you may be on this big blue marble, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Thanks a lot, guys.